The journey from Nairobi to the Masai Mara is more than a transfer. It's a portal, a shift from the pace of the city to the rhythm of the wild. You climb into a safari jeep just after breakfast. The streets of Nairobi buzz with life, but you can already feel the call of something deeper, older, and more expansive waiting on the horizon. Over the next several hours, you'll pass through villages, forests, markets, and mountains, witnessing a side of Kenya few tourists stop long enough to feel. This is the beginning of a grand adventure. You begin in the heart of Nairobi, where the streets are alive with movement, sound, and color. It's early, but the city is already pulsing. Matatus honk and bodabodas, or motorbikes, weave through traffic. Street vendors call out their offerings. People rush by, headed to offices, shops, schools, and markets. You pass roadside stands stacked with bananas, tomatoes, potatoes, and cabbage, and women in colorful kangas. The air carries the scent of a fresh morning, roasted maize, and exhaust, a blend of life and motion. As you move out of the city center, the buildings slowly give way to sprawling informal settlements, like the Kibera slums, known as the Chocolate City. Homes are stacked close, tin roofs rust brown in the morning sun, and narrow alleyways pulse with movement. You keep going, watching as the density thins and the horizon starts to open. The outskirts of the city blur into small farms. Roadside markets become more spaced. Trees and brush replace concrete. You start to really see the landscape. Nairobi is alive with hustle, and yet the pull of the Mara is stronger. As the road turns toward the Rift Valley escarpment, you feel the air shift. It cools, it clears, and the view begins to open. Your driver pulls off at the Rift Valley overlook. From here, you can see the world stretch out below you, a vast valley going from the north to the south, scattered villages, endless sky, and rolling hills in the distance to the west. Vendors offering their wares and drinks for a price, but most will take your picture. You continue down the escarpment. Baboons lounge casually on the roadside rails, grooming each other or staring curiously at the passing cars. You'll find vendors here too, selling roasted maize still steaming from the coals. A bit further down the road, just at the bottom of the escarpment, you'll pass one of Kenya's oldest churches, quiet and humble, a reminder of history carved into the land. This is the land of beginnings, of migrations, of memory. You descend into the Rift Valley Basin. Past small towns and farms, the landscape changes again. Green if it's been rainy, rich and quieter. Fields of maize stretch to the horizon. Herds of goats meander along the road. Women carry water and firewood with graceful balance. There's a rhythm here. The roadside dirt grows redder, dustier, and the hills roll gently like waves frozen in time. Every dip in the road feels like a heartbeat, reminding you with an invitation to feel the land. You pass more vendors, selling fruit, cabbages, woven shukas, and grilled corn. Every stand tells a story. Every face reflects resilience. This is the Kenya that never makes it to the travel brochures, but it's the Kenya that stays with you forever. Suddenly, you're surrounded by low mountains full of towering trees. The light softens, the air smells of pine, spice, and earth, and you've entered the edge of the Mau forest. A cool, lush sanctuary in the middle of your journey. It feels sacred, quiet, alive. The forest is one of Kenya's most vital ecosystems, a source of rivers, a refuge for wildlife, a reminder that even in the midst of progress, nature holds its own. As you drive through, conversations grow quiet. You begin to listen differently. Eventually, the road begins to change again. The forest thins, the horizon widens. The air is drier, the colors deepen. You begin to see the hustle and bustle of Narok town, and beyond that, small villages where Maasai homesteads dot the hillsides, rectangular bomas or homes fenced with thorn brush, cows and goats grazing with the Maasai shepherd boy nearby. This is the threshold, the edge of the Mara, and then you see it. The plains stretch out before you, golden and green, scattered with acacia trees and the silhouettes of the Serengeti Hills in the distance. But the destination isn't just the Masai Mara. It's the people you'll meet, the gardens you'll plant, the stories you'll hear. This road, the one from Nairobi to the Masai Mara, is a journey into something wild, yes, but also into something real, something human, something shared. And as you step out of the Jeep and into the dust, you begin to understand you didn't just travel across Kenya, you crossed into purpose. Visit 100humanitarians.org to plan your own journey, one that begins on the road but leads straight into the heart of the land and its people.